Now let's focus on the properties now. First thing would be with the characteristic bus. Sales channel, and then say amount and quantity. Okay, this is my query, and get to this query. Retail and web. Now what is heading of this column? Sales. I don't want that. I would say mode of sale. I want the heading as mode of sale. Sale mode. Yeah. Now how to change it? Instead of see what you're getting a sales channel code because you created this info format with the description in the backend. But instead of changing this description in the backend, I can still change for this query alone. Because if I change the description in the backend, it affects every query. But I want only for this query to be modified. Then what do you do? If you select this, your properties window will be showing properties of this characteristic. Now I am focusing on understanding all the properties of characteristic, what can be controlled on. And first thing is what? Description, mode of sale. So will that change the setting of this column here? Mode of sale. Okay, good. Next, this is your technical name, which we can't change it. We can refer to that. Okay, good. Next. Now, what is, I'm getting a retail and web, right? You remove, that's a description from the text table or keys. Key is actually IE and something like that, and then this is a text. But I want to see both key and text. Then what to do? Display as, now drop down. When I say text, it will show me description from the text table. When I say key and text, it will show key and text. Key from the characteristic value and the text from the description. If I say key, only key, and text and key, you get text and key. Which one? Let's say I want key and what? Text. So I get the key and the text also. Okay, done. నాకు ఒకడు రిక్వైర్డ్ అడిగినాడు అన్నట్టు యూజర్స్ అడిగినారు వానికి మోడ్ ఆఫ్ సేల్ ఐఎస్ కదా అండ్ ద డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఇస్ వాట్ వెబ్ అండ్ రీటైలర్ వాడు దీనికి కూడా హెడ్డింగ్ కావాలన్నాడు డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ఆఫ్ సేల్స్ మోడ్ అని అట్లా అడిగినాడు యూజర్ బట్ విత్ డిస్ప్లేస్ కీ అండ్ టెక్స్ట్ యూ కెనాట్ కంట్రోల్ అప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేసినామంటే ఈ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ని యాట్రిబ్యూట్గా పెట్టమని చెప్పింది ఫర్ సేల్స్ ఛానల్ కోడ్ క్రియేట్ వన్ యాట్రిబ్యూట్ స్టోర్ వెబ్ అండ్ రీటైల్ ఇన్ టు దట్ యాట్రిబ్యూట్ in the reporting show that as an attribute. So attribute will get the heading of the column. Instead of storing that in the text table, we have asked him to store in what? Attribute, in the attribute table. So now how do we display an attribute here? Should no mode of sale came ledu, but still I am taking this out. You have geographic key. Okay, now geographic key to part it has got some attributes in it. Mass data. Expand. Do you get to see this folder? Attributes idana. So I would like to see city also. ఇప్పుడు సిటీకి హెడ్డింగ్ కూడా వస్తుందా బస్ ఓకే అట్లా ఏం చేసినట్టు వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిస్క్రిప్షన్ హస్ గాట్ వీ హావ్ ఆస్క్డ్ హిమ్ టు మెయింటైన్ ఇన్ టు ద అట్రిబ్యూట్ టేబుల్ అండ్ ఆస్కింగ్ హిమ్ టు డిస్ప్లే అట్రిబ్యూట్ అలాంగ్ విత్ ఇట్ అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది అట్రిబ్యూట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ గెటింగ్ ది నేమ్ దట్స్ వర్క్ అరౌట్ వీ డిడ్ ఓకే బస్ అబ్బా క్లోజ్ చేస్తాం Okay, let me hold this. Like this, you can bring n number of attributes. All the attributes you can bring in from there. Display you understood. Display as you understood. Okay. I think text le anukunta. Do we have text? I think for some of them we maintained. I think right. For 2 to 10 we maintained Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Remember we maintained that. Yeah, we getting this key and description also. Yeah. Suppose in the backend text table you are maintaining short, medium and long, all the three. Then when you say text, should it refer to short or medium or long? Then you can control here. Click short, medium, and long. You can select anything you want. Okay. Next, you see this keys been sorted. Let me just filter it. Manakanni data only description only till 20 I've got. So let me filter it only for those keys. Any of them. So will this report show only for this? Okay, boss. Now what I want to do is, I would like to sort them. I know they're already sorted based on the key, but I would like to go descending order. So I'll do this. I'll select this what? Geography key properties, display. I'll say based on what? Geography key, sort by key or text key, and I'll say what? Descending. Okay, so descending is 20 comes, but I would like to do sorting on the name, on the what? On the text. Then what I'll do? Sort by text, and I'll say ascending. So it does not bother about the key. Based on the text, it does do the sorting. So Bangalore first, B, C, D, H, I. Okay, fine. Like this, we will control the sorting. Okay. And next point is, now if you see, do you get the result here? It is by default it is showing the result, right? Always, yeah. But I don't want to see the result. Display. What is this? Result row always display. Drop down. Say what? Always suppress. So it will never show that result at all. In the result row, no result. Like this, you can control whether the result row should be shown or not. In what scenario you would generally use this option? Let me get the results out. Let's say, as per my query, I've got geography and let's say product. Let's see. So will it show geography key and product key, right? Third country. Under this, you get to see all the products. In Samaru. And now he retains the what? The complete product list of what? Bangalore. Again the product list starts for next country. So, but am I getting the sub results there in between? This sub result for what? Of all the products in Bangalore. Atla full redundant, you will get one overall result of what? Geography. One sub result for product specific. And products of that country. Yeah? What I want to do, I don't want those sub results under what. Okay, then what I'll do, I need to suppress the result for what? Product key, display. I want the result as overall result, but not in the sub results of the product. I don't need. Now, if you get to see that, if you go to last row, you should see what? Only overall result. Okay, and sometimes they say, అన్నిట్లో రీటైల్ వెబ్ ఉందా? Everything has got retail web. Everything has got retail web. Actually, what I want to do is, now I get this retail web and sub result of this country. Now what I want is, if sub result is actually the sum of multiple rows, let it be there. If it is only single row, then don't show. I want the result if it is sum of multiple rows. I don't want the results if it is single rows. Then I will say, then what? You go to properties of geography key, display. Then this option, what is second option? Display if more than one value. If the result is supposed to show sum of multiple rows, then it shows. Otherwise, no. That's it. Yeah. Don't worry on this. Next property is about controlling the hierarchy. Now for geography key we have hierarchies, right? Now click on this button. You can choose which hierarchy you want. Out on the other, let it be there. Hierarchy ledantanna, but you've seen that, right? How to enable it. Just select the hierarchy what you want and then start displaying it. Yeah? And here you can control some properties of whether hierarchy nodes should be sorted or not. All the small options are there. Okay. Now normal hierarchy, when I expand, it gets the lower level below, right? Sometimes when I expand, I want the lower level nodes above. Then it will say position of lower level nodes. What do you say? Above atla. Only posted values. Obviously, I'll get to see hierarchy only with the nodes which have performed transactions. Let's say, na Hyderabad kinda SR Nagar Amirpet undi, but I've not done any transactions with SR Nagar, so I don't want that node to be shown in the hierarchy. Then I'll say what? Only values of what? Posted nodes always show. Okay, that's it. And nodes with one level node always show. For example, let's say I have Hyderabad. Under Hyderabad, let's say I need to expect some lower level nodes. Normally when you expand Hyderabad, you see Hyderabad. Under that you see the lower level nodes. But say for me, under Hyderabad, I've got only one lower level node. So whenever there's only one lower level node, when I expand Hyderabad, don't show Hyderabad, show only the SR Nagar. Hyderabad and node undanna, then expand chesi the lower level nodes untayi. నాకు lower level nodes lo okate undi. Then doesn't make appudu నాకు Hyderabad kanipiyadu. Whenever there's one lower level node, don't show the main node ante appudu nodes with only one lower level node always show ante kanipistundi. If I say hide, when there is Hyderabad only with node SR Nagar below, when I expand Hyderabad is hidden. You will just get to see what? SR Nagar atla hide. And then you can do sorting of the hierarchical nodes and sort change. You can display control the sorting of nodes in the hierarchy. Don't worry, this is planning. Then extended, basically you get there's something like enterprise ID you get from this. Don't worry about what is this? Enterprise ID. It means normally when you transport this object query to a next system, development system, or from development to quality, you recognize this field name with this key, enterprise key actually. So that's like a technical name which system understands internally. Okay, system ID you can think. Okay, and in all these cases we prefer to go with what posted values. Until now, access type of result values. When you're showing the results of this info object, should read posted values ante only which have performed transactions. Now, can I say mass data and posted values will be different? I can have 1 lakh customers, but only 5,000 customers might have performed transactions. Would you prefer taking only those 5,000 or all? 5,000. So then you'll say what? Only posted values. Okay. Don't worry on this. Even for filtering, when you're navigating or when you're filtering, I want it to show only what? Only posted values. Okay. Like this, you can control the properties of characteristic bus. That's it.